Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Linda.
And I'm Dan, and this is What is Music?
This episode is all about how YouTube has changed the landscape of music. But before we dive into that relationship, let's take a look at a short history of it. Oh, whoa. No, sorry. That is the wrong tape. That will not happen again. At 9:13 p.m. on February 14, 2005, 3 PayPal employees, Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Javed Karim, created the internet domain name YouTube.com, and a phenomenon was born. Like most things on the internet, YouTube started with a boob. In this instance, it was a very specific boob. According to Karim, inspiration for YouTube first came from Janet Jackson's role in the 2004 Super Bowl incident, when her breast was exposed during her performance. After struggling to find video of the very public wardrobe malfunction online, Karim and his creepy colleagues took the boob into their own hands and set out to make a video streaming service the likes of which the world had never seen. Sorry, E-Bombs world. YouTube.com launched with its first video, this scintillating take on the anatomy of an elephant.
They have really long fronts.
From a modest suite atop a pizzeria in San Mateo, California, YouTube was one of the fastest growing sites of the mid-noughties, even outpacing MySpace's rate of growth. Sorry, Tom. The team wasn't large enough to support the rapid growth, and it came as no huge surprise when on October 9, 2006, it was announced that the company would be purchased by Google for $1.65 billion. And unlike MySpace, things didn't collapse after the sale. Sorry, Rupert Murdoch. Today, YouTube has over 1 billion registered users, and over 400 hours of video is uploaded to the site every single minute. If you sat down to watch every second of video currently on YouTube, it would take approximately 60,000 years. And by then, you'd most likely be dead. Sorry, you. But while growth has been a constant, the content has shifted over the life of the site as it reacts to and evolves with society and the interests of users. By 2014, the most searched term on YouTube was music. And today, of the top 100 most viewed videos on the site, 94 are music videos. You've probably seen them.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. Hey, sexy lady. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too.
So Dan, you have your own YouTube channel, but why aren't you Despacito popular?
Well, I do video essays about film music mostly.
Oh, your Star Wars love.
Yeah, and superhero stuff too. But that's not the point. The point is there's a whole range of ways that people do music on YouTube. It's even a space for people to teach music online. And there's one Australian musician who's been doing it for the better part of a decade.
I run a YouTube channel called Learn That Solo / Chris Zoupa. I wanted to teach people guitar solos because that's like the most indulgent part of the song. You know, the singer stops singing and then you can make that about you and be, you know, really egotistical and enjoy those really fast, cool bits that everyone finds so flashy. I want to be that guy that people come to this and say, here's the music, here's the notation, he's going to tell me how to play this note for note. That kind of level of undiagnosed, pragmatic OCD led me to just kind of keep going with it and just really enjoy the process of learning music and then sharing it with people.
So I had to find out, how does it all work? Take me through the process of how you actually make a video.
So I got my content, I've got my idea, and I'm like, all right, it's time to get my filming on. So I need my tripod because I'm not cool enough to have a cameraman like you. That's as good as it's gonna get. Looking at my face, yo, what's up? So now I've got my ability to talk into this thing. I've got this thing happening here as well. And then I'll run all of this through Logic. This is only like $210 and this changed my life. I'll have my affected guitar channel and I'll also have my microphone channel. Nothing worse than teaching out of tune.
Yeah.
also have all of my transcriptions, and I'm only going to sort of teach 4 bars at a time. Whatever that is. I work through that phrase a couple of times, and then I'm ready to start talking to the camera going, hey guys.
Chris Zoupa here, lovely to see you all again. Today we're going to be looking at the classic solo from Panama by Van Halen. Let's take a look.
This is kind of the last month. I've done sort of 12 videos here, and it goes back for 6 years.
It's such specific content, way too niche for traditional broadcast, but YouTube's global reach and Chris's perseverance have earned him over 100,000 subscribers.
YouTube is responsible for my whole income right now. Teaching music full-time is my job. I mean, obviously I can't sustain myself off YouTube, but it's not like how much am I getting from ad revenue? Is that making me pay my bills? All of the students I have, though, are from YouTube because of the fans I've created and the people that want to do one-on-one lessons. Everyone that buys my book is like, there's that guy from YouTube. I'll buy his book. It's all connected back to that YouTube umbrella, because other than that, I'm just like some dude with some guitars with an infant that, you know, throws avocado at him.
So despite everything we hear about streaming music or downloading and sharing, for my money, the biggest thing to happen to music in the digital era is YouTube.
It basically just takes the visual of music and then combines it with every social and industry shift and then just plops it in front of an audience of over 1 billion.
So music's different things to different people, and that's what YouTube is too. It's the complete world of music where people can go to explore and discover and find things they love and share that with people who have the same passions.
Well, I think it started as like the original streaming service. It was a way that people could access music without having to buy it. And when I was younger, I always listened to music through YouTube first. Like I'd go on YouTube and go down that rabbit hole of the related videos or whatever, and you'd find all these cool new artists that you didn't know existed, and you wouldn't be being advertised to, you could be the one that would find it, which was a big difference.
It's still like the #1 music search engine, so like, and I'll still do that all the time. I'll go to show someone a song and I'll just go to YouTube because it's just the first thing you think of. So it's hugely relevant and just intertwined with music.
Music, unlike say books or something, there's no real index of all the records that were ever made. So people have very much felt this responsibility to start creating that list. People use it to make hard to find music exist. It's the networked analog, right? It's the vinyl on the internet.
Hey everybody, my name is Adam Neely. I'm here answering all of your questions about bass and music in general.
A big part of the YouTube platform is being able to experience somebody else's music making with your eyes in addition to your ears. We have a different context for how we're supposed to experience the music because we're seeing it done. If you see music, you experience something different, and I think people really connect with that idea. Of course, there's a cat dancing around in the background, and that's, of course, a big part of the visual.
Yeah.
Where does the power lie? Because I started making YouTube videos when I was so young, at the age of 14, my perception of the music industry has always been shaped by my experience with YouTube and the music that I've put out through YouTube. I never thought it was necessary to have a manager or a booker or a label or to have anyone managing anything between me and my audience, because YouTube made it so easy and YouTube made all of that redundant for so long for me. I don't think so.
In the offline world with classical music, as a performer, you're never allowed to show yourself messing up. One mistake and your career's ruined. Everyone's very paranoid in managing that. I think what we kind of stumbled across is that we were one of the first people to show that, hey, I mean, we're musicians, we try hard, but we're actually just normal like everyone. We mess up. We look at prodigies and cry inside as well, like, and people related to that. You wanna try that?
Bring it on.
YouTube is a place where people get to express themselves and connect with others. In its mere 13 years, YouTube has enabled how people can connect with the artists they love in a unique way. Has bridged the gap between artists and their fans.
But sometimes it's not all it's cracked up to be. YouTube has had real problems with trolls and has struggled to find the balance between big corporations and grassroots creators.
The majority of YouTube fan culture is really unhealthy. I don't think it's been YouTube's intention to create herd mentality groups of teenagers, like going after their creators with pitchforks and torches. I think that's something that you just have to accept when you're going to put yourself on a really huge platform that anyone can see, that anyone can comment on. And I think the best way for creators to deal with that is to just remain true to what you're doing and don't be afraid to stand up for yourself and tell people to leave you alone. I'm not doing this just for you anymore, I'm doing what I want to do.
I've got so many fans and other creators that are like, I just love the way you deal with the negativity. And I'm like, but there's so much positivity. So I think it's good to just kind of check yourself and get that thicker skin, because what is good about it is what's making me keep doing it.
YouTube's got a very sarcastic
culture. If you don't understand what YouTube's about, it can come across as, whoa.
No, our comments are all memes.
Yeah,
people just making
everyone's
memes.
just going along with the flow and having fun.
Yeah, our channel's more like, as you said, a community.
YouTube is giving people of extraordinary ability the means to self-publish. I think that's a real value in what YouTube is. It's just yet another means of people who wouldn't otherwise be visible to be visible.
So Linda, as a radio person, do you worry that YouTube puts too much emphasis on the visual?
No. I've never thought that. I've never thought, I wish this visual medium of me being able to see great music videos or see an artist performing live or talking about their craft is annoying. It's always just been an extra part of enjoying music in today's age, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think even, if you look at it across the course of human history, it's hearing music without seeing who's performing that's the unusual thing.
Yeah, there's always going to be different elements to it, and I don't know, they're all important.
Yeah, and you know what else is important?
To like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that like and ding the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Did you like, subscribe, even ding? Better do so and then check out our other apps.